Hey guys, so it's Tyrese again, and today I'm gonna do another little unboxing video for you guys. Hmm. Now, so it was my birthday about 4 days ago. It's May 4th, April 30th, my birthday, and this came yesterday, and this I've already had, but I might as well unbox it with this, and this came today, and now this was supposed to come on Saturday because it was it was very close to where I live. Kind of before it really, like, it was out for delivery and all that stuff. And it just didn't arrive on Saturday. I don't know why, but it just didn't. And then it was Sunday the next day, so I had to wait, and then it came on Monday finally. So today. So anyways, now let me go into the Flying Lotus one first. Cosmogramma Flying Lotus. This was actually the its 10th its birthday was yesterday. It's turned 10 years old yesterday, and it just happened to come yesterday too. I'm gonna do the CD first. This is one of my favorite electronic albums of the 2010s. Um, really love this album. I really love Flying Lotus's music, and he's actually his uncle is John Coltrane, I think, the jazz musician. I think he's related to Alice Coltrane, his wife, more than. But anyway, so really love this. If you like a lot of really kind of lo-fi hip hop music and stuff like that, and also Tom York is featured on this, so is Thundercat, and really great album. The features on this are awesome, and you probably heard a bunch of these if you watch Adult Swim, because a lot of the songs on this album play on their little bumps and stuff like that. So really trippy album too, I'd say. Pretty accessible too. It's not too hard to get into this either. I'd probably label this as, I'd say IDM. You can kind of call this, I suppose, and maybe glitch hop and I guess new jazz. If you don't know new jazz is basically just electronic music and jazz. You can download the album if you want. I never really use the download codes. But yeah, you can download it if you want. Let me go get out the other record real quick. 1 second. Okay, here's the other one. It's credits, basically. Songs are really short. There's a lot of tracks, but they're all like super short though. Galaxy and Janaki is probably my favorite alphabet. Do the Astral Plane is really good too. Make sure I showed that part, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, anyways. Now I guess we'll get into Rnz Pazuzu. Let's do that one next. So this came today. It actually came really early today, luckily. But this is the one I said supposed to come Saturday, but it didn't. But this is this is my second favorite album of the year so far. Really enjoyed this album. My favorite of the year is Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple, but this album's really good too. And the record is like an orange and black kind of splatter thing. But this is such an incredible album though. It's like, they're from Finland, by the way, so it's not in English, but I've really got to check out a bunch of this, because I recently kind of gotten into this group just because I love this album so much. But there's a lot of electronic music influence in this. I think a lot of people really don't really like. I don't know. Like, I really like it when metal albums combine electronic music with them. And also, what's cool is you can actually, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of hard to see. But there's a side D. There's no side D, so there's just a engraving the band's logo on here, which is kind of cool. But anyways, there's a lot of electronic music influence with this, especially in the second to last track. And the first track has a lot, but every single track has some sort of synthesizer being used or something of that sort. But it encapsulates it really well. It gives it a really futuristic and psychedelic sound as well. And it's really kind of sounds like it's almost a work of its own. It kind of reminds me a bit of Swans on their To Be Kind era a bit on some tracks, especially the last one. So I hear some bits of Tangerine Dream in here, maybe some Boredoms, and really good album though. Like, Easily, in my opinion, easily the best metal album of the year so far. And probably, I might even go as far as to say it's one of my favorite, the best metal albums I've ever heard. I'd probably go as far as to say that. Anyways, oh my God, are you serious? Look at this. No, not the cover. The cover's weird and everything. But look how the Amazon delivered this to me. It's all bent up. It was delivered in a plastic bag, and this one was too, but this one obviously was in good shape. But this, how did this happen, man? Amazon, you're supposed to be clean about all that stuff. How could you do this? How could you do that to me? But anyways, this is a really, really good single. Or I can more consider it an EP because there's 3 songs on it. But Windowlicker is one of Aphex Twin's most well-known releases. Very, very weird EP, obviously, but a really good release anyway. But I'd say this is probably one of his most well-known, if not his most well-known song is Windowlicker. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's his most well-known. But anyways, yeah, that's it's very, very well produced and just really catchy, I guess you can kind of say. The other 2 tracks are really great too, but I think the title track is probably the best. The 3rd track I really like too, but I think it's kind of a lot weaker than the first 2 songs. But that's just me though. But yeah, it's a really, really good EP though. There's a lot of glitch elements in it. Pretty interesting use of vocal samples and everything, But anyways, that's kind of it. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching.